Welcome back, everybody. So we are over at the heifer barn right now, giving it a much needed cleaning. I think I said we were going to do this last week and we just never got around to it. We were pretty busy working on random things. We're doing it now. Brent is in there with the skid steer, pushing it all into a pile so that I can back the manure spreader up, and then we'll load that full, take it over to the pit and spread it out in the pit. A lot of you guys had been asking last time we did this why we didn't just spread it out on a field that we had just cut. The reason for that is there's a lot of hay in this barn that the cows pull out and then they stand on. That amount of hay spreading out on your land is just not good. It's best to take it back into the pit and just let it sit there. Spreading it out this breaks it up a lot anyway, so we'll spread it out into the pit and then it'll sit there and decompose a little bit more so that it won't be quite so hard on the land. You won't just have clumps of hay sitting out on your grassland. That'll just make no grass grow in that spot that all that hay is. So that's the reason that we don't just take this and spread it right out. We have an old pile of hay here that actually is pretty much decomposed from the 2 times ago, I think, of cleaning out. We left it there. So we'll probably load that up in here as well. We probably could spread that now, but it's not enough of it there to make a whole load anyway, so it really wouldn't be worth it. And we'll be spreading on our second crop fields after we're done mowing before you know it. Woo! That was a long introduction to the video. If you guys are new here, I'm Taylor and I work on a dairy farm and I make videos all about that. It's just me and my boss Brent. He owns the farm and we do all the work just ourselves, all the haying, cropping, milking, 70 cows, 7 days a week. So anyway, I'm pretty much just waiting for him to get that all piled up. But I did want to show you guys, I've saved a life already this morning. Look at him. He's so cute. He's like one of those little, oh, he's fast. Somehow he got his tail cut off though, so I took him out of there. He was underneath a board that was in there.
I'll bring it on a chunk at a time.
All right. All right, so we're gonna back that up now. Okay, so he said to stay out a ways. So I'm gonna turn a little bit this way and then straighten it out. Want to show you guys, this is one of our second crop fields that we'll be doing probably next week sometime. So this looks really good. Once you get over there, it's a lot more clover than Timothy, but it looks pretty good, pretty thick. You can probably tell this is a very wet area, so we're probably going to be waiting a while for that to dry out. We'll be working on the Kubota hopefully today because we've got a lot of catch-up work to do as far as mechanical stuff goes. This tractor is a mess also. We just spend all summer throwing crap in there. Chips, water bottles, bug spray, a glove, a toggle switch. But yeah, if you missed a couple videos back, the Kubota's hand throttle is broken. So I disconnected it already anyway, but we're gonna have to put a new one of those on. We've already got the part. It doesn't seem like it's gonna be a huge deal. It does run underneath. I don't know if I can see where, right there. That is the cable. And somehow, yeah, it sneaks in between a crack down there. So that's a lot of dirt. We should probably clean that out too. That'll rust things pretty fast. So we'll clean that all up. I think it goes to over here. And I'm not sure really what needs to be done there, but we'll figure it out. For some reason, the down is working really, really hard. So we're gonna have to either grease that up. It's not hitting anywhere down on the bottom. It's not rubbing or anything. So either there's something messed up with the cable. I don't know what it could be, because down I would think is just letting go of that hydraulic pressure and dropping it. So why would it be working that hard? It's either something to do with how it's connected, or I don't really know. We're gonna take a look at that. We might just grease it up. I think you just, oh, that's loose. Why is that so loose? Huh, well, I gotta go open stuff. That right there is one of the Normandys. She's a Normandy milking shorthorn Jersey cross. And this one looking at us with the funny looking patches, she is a Jersey Holstein Normandy cross. Just a little thing. Hi, baby. How are you? Coco says, not fair, my attention. That's my attention. Hi. They've gotten a lot more friendly. It used to be the Normandys wouldn't come anywhere near you. That's Jojo. She's my baby. Aren't you? Yeah. Little Miss Attitude. Little Miss Attitude. I really wish there was a way we could keep them from wasting that much hay, but... Okay. I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen it, but our feeders are just the cement troughs, and then they have a bar in front of it, obviously, so the cows hypothetically don't roll into it, but some of them still figure out a way to do it. And it's got like a hog panel that goes angled across the side, so the hay falls onto that, so they can only pick out a little at a time and eat it. But I'll be darned if they don't still waste a ton of hay. I don't know if they just pull it out and then throw it on the floor and stand on it. Honestly, that's kind of insulting as a farmer. This barn just amazes me because it's obviously all like hand-sawed lumber. Like this right here, they didn't even take the bark off this edge. It's just sawed on one side, well, two sides, and then the rest of it they just left. They sawed the top and the bottom off, and then they just left the sides. So it's obviously very, very old, but I think stuff like this is just so cool. See, this is what I was talking about with the feeder. You feed them hay from upstairs, you drop it down through that hole, and then they've got these hog panels they can get their nose through and grab some hay. And whatever they don't get falls into the trough, but somehow they still dump it out of there. How do you do that? You don't have anything to say for yourself? What about you? Oh, gave everybody a kiss. Good job. I'm just interested to see what happens with all these Normandy crosses, what traits they carry over from the Normandies, hopefully the longevity and the hardiness. But they also, I think, have higher butter fat, a lot higher butter fat than dairy cow, obviously, because they're a dual purpose cow. Last one.
leave the door out. Okay.
There's a pretty girl. Run away.
Okay.
All clean. There's the old yellow.
The old yellow dog.
Perpetually out of fuel.
Yeah. Probably could have made it.
Probably, but I wasn't gonna chance it. Alright, so the other day we actually decided to do this field that we mowed as dry hay because, well, we didn't really decide. It was too warm and it ended up drying the hay a little bit too much, so we couldn't wrap it. So instead we did dry hay of it, which isn't great because it's not very good quality stuff, but we'll either feed it to the heifers or we'll sell it to the guy who buys for his beef cows. There we go. We still actually haven't... They're heavier than I thought they were, I guess. We still haven't fed out the ones from last year that we wrapped from this field. We haven't even tried one yet. I think we did actually sell one to somebody and they said their cows ate it all right. So someday we're gonna come up here and we're gonna pick up, I don't know, I think there's a little over 2 loads there, I think. This is kind of a tricky place to be. I didn't think I was gonna fit through this driveway down here. I guess technically I didn't because I broke 2 branches off of that tree, but my bad. Sorry. Off-roading with a farm truck. Okay. Nobody coming. Whoa. That was a little sketchy. These trees over here, I think they're really cool looking. Brent said they're called Norway pine and that they didn't really pan out around here like people thought they would, but I think they're pretty. Some more up here. You can stop pretty quick if you need to. Alright, so we're going to dump them right in front of the metal building here. So close that I can't actually move the dump handle back So it is the next day, you guys. We actually didn't get a chance to work on the Kubota at all yesterday. It just rained on and off all day, and it wasn't really a good day to work on anything. And by the time we got done doing all of our heifer barn cleaning and stuff, it was like 2 o'clock anyway, so we just called it a day. But today we are going to be digging into that, and I'm serious this time. I know I've been talking about it, but we're finally gonna do it. So we got the part right here hanging up. So this is what it looks like. This is the end right here that goes up onto the actual hand throttle, and then this is the end that goes down on the floor of the tractor. It looks pretty straightforward. I don't know, we'll figure that all out when we get to it, I guess. This is actually a Kubota part. We ordered it from our local dealer. It took it a week or a couple weeks to come in, I guess. The only reason we're concerned about it is because this time of year we do sometimes have power outages that last for days, especially in the fall. Not so much late summer, but in the fall we'll have days where the wind just blows crazy and it'll blow trees down on the lines and you go days without power. So if that were to happen, we wouldn't be able to use the Kubota, which is what we generally use on our generators, because it's easy on fuel and it's almost never hooked up to a piece of equipment anyway. It's mostly just our utility tractor, you know, run around and get bales, plow snow with it. So it's always free of attachments. I think the Massey might be just a little bit better on fuel. It's very close because the Kubota has a smaller engine, but I'm just waiting for Brent to come out right now. He's making us a little bit of breakfast. We just finished milking the cows. We got the barn all taken care of and everything. Finishing up running the wash. I think Brent is gonna be working on putting the new knives on the mowing machine, and my job is to put the hand throttle on the Kubota. So we'll see how this all goes. Looks good.
Huh?
Looks good.
Yeah, it does.
Should cut even better.
You got that snap ring that went here.
Okay, so I think what we're gonna need for working on that tractor is at least a set of needle nose vice grips, but they might still be in the tractor. I'm not sure if I took care of them from the last time I had them, so. Also, I think I have another cold, so if I sound funny, that's why. Maybe I don't sound funny at all. I am going to bring this WD-40 just in case. And also this little tray, just so I can put anything on it. It's a magnetized one. I think it was a gift from one of you guys. I got a whole package of them. We used them for the mowing machine to put the bolts in. It's really nice because you can carry it around, and obviously they're magnetized, so they don't lose any of them. They don't fall out. You can keep track of them really easy. Really like this, so I'm going to take that just in case I need it. And like I said, WD-40, because you always need WD-40 on old equipment. And our part. Oh, stuck to the trailer. There we go. Okay. So, first, let's see what we're dealing with here. It's gonna be a fun spot to try to work in. I don't see the vice grips anywhere. I guess we'll see how far we can get without them. So, I don't know if you guys can see that, but the hand throttle so we can see it. That right there is what happened. Right there. I think we're gonna have to back that nut off somehow. We may have to end up taking this whole side panel off. This is a lot more in depth than I thought it was going to be. none of this is working. Well, I've tried two ways. You can't get in there just like it is. You can't get in there with a wrench or anything because this is in the way. And I've tried taking this whole assembly off here, but for some strange reason it still won't move even though there's no bolts in it. So now I'm kind of waiting for Brent to come back because I don't really know what to do. I think I'm going to probably try to take this off right here and see if that helps me get in there a little bit better. Because taking that whole thing off just, I don't know, I got all these pieces off and everything and it just still won't come out. I've been tried pushing and pulling on it, so now I'm just sitting here stress eating Tootsie Rolls. I think if I could get a hold of that, I might be able to get in there. Oh, I think I got it. I got it. Definitely don't want to lose that. Now we gotta be really careful because I think there's a washer. Ha, got it. I think I might be getting somewhere. I don't want to jinx myself. If I could get my hand in there. It's loose. Ha, I got it. Yes. Okay. Now we just need to unhook this side right here. Oh my gosh, we might get this. Little pinch ring.
Figure it out.
Whoa, where'd it go? There it is. Thought I lost it. I'm starting to seriously wonder if it needs a hand throttle.
Yeah, I know. How'd you get that out of there? There.
Skill. No, I just had to try really, really hard to get that out. There you go. Yeah, you got it. Good thing you're around. I would have been messing with that forever.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Okay, let me move you right there. There.
Okay.
I found that trig for the sawdust truck
Oh, you did? Where was it?
in my truck buried.
Nice.
Where'd you get that rubber one?
I don't know.
Cover rig or something?
Probably.
I'll go put it in the truck.
This is gonna be the fun part right here. I can see it. Oh man, this is so hard. Oh, I got it. So I got that on there. Now we just need to stick it over in this groove here. Hope we got a nut on both, I think we got a washer on both sides too. So I think we're good. Just need to find the right wrench. Okay.
Can't get it. Okay, now I need that clip ring.
Okay.
Yeah, I got it. Okay, now what? You got that tightened everything?
There. Okay, you ready? Ready?
Yeah. Excellent.
We did it! That only took like what, an hour and a half?
Yeah.
Clean it off first.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, pretty smooth.
So I got all the tools taken care of. Got all the well, not all the pieces. Hold on. Here it is. Ha, we go. There. Now we have all the pieces back on. So all the bolts and everything to what I took off that didn't work out. And we just gotta move the steering wheel back. Good to go, and we get to try it out because Brent wants me to lift up on the edge of that so he can take the tire off the bale trailer, which is flat, which is the brand new tire that we put on it last year, and we haven't used it since, so don't ask me why it's flat. Oh, by the way, Brent did fix this handle on the Kubota. All it needed was grease. It works just fine now. We are finally finished everything for today. I'm so excited that we get that Kubota working. That's like the first project that I've ever done mostly by myself that's gone really, really well. I mean, it was difficult getting your hands in those tight spaces. I'm sure that's not actually how you're supposed to do it. You're probably supposed to take that whole thing off somehow, but I just couldn't figure that out, so I just got my hands in there somehow. I got small hands, I guess. And it worked, so that's good. It feels nice to have gotten quite a lot accomplished these last few days. We got the heifer barn all cleaned out and bedded, and they look nice. And then we got the Kubota fixed, the knives on the mowing machine. It's been a really productive few days, especially since today was supposed to rain all day. So I'm not really sure what happened there. It does look like maybe it could possibly rain over there. I always say that, but you guys can't actually see. I noticed when I was editing one of the videos that when I stand far away from the windows, all you can see is the light. So there, you can see that it's kind of cloudy over there and it looks like it might rain. So thank you guys so much for joining me. If you did enjoy this video, don't forget to like and comment down below because that does help us reach a lot more people. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already done that. And thank you again for watching. So keep it real, keep farming, and I hope you join us in the next video. Bye.